Hello and welcome back to Skyrim. So I got the last of the paragons here, the colorful eggs. The last one I was looking for was Diamond Paragon. Yeah, I found it off camera. It was just in a just a little corner of the world I missed going through, and so I got that. I still have 3 books to recover. Unknown books. Let's see. Unknown book volume 1. There's volume 2, 3, and 4. And I think I know where to find them, so we're gonna go have a look. I had to check the wiki to find the 3 that I'm missing, so I'm gonna refer to that when we go get them. Actually, I think one might be in here. So this is the Paragon portal. Let's try it out. Sapphire Paragon added. Oh, there's 5 Paragons. Okay. Emerald. Forgotten Vale Overlook. Oh, by the way, I leveled up a bit. Excuse me. Off camera, I'm level 71. I spent an hour or so just leveling up smithing, enchanting, and some other things, lockpicking. I made lockpicking a legendary skill, so I had to start over on that. I made speech a legendary skill. Alchemy, I leveled up a bit. Yeah, so I've got more legendary skills to level up. I could make destruction a legendary skill. I'm thinking about that. But that should help me level up a little bit quicker. Once I get to level 80, there is apparently some kind of ebony warrior that hunts you down. I've never encountered him, so this will be the first time. But I got a few levels to go. Oh, that's where okay. That's where I killed, the snow elf. Aha. Unknown book, volume 2. Mine. I'll take that. Oh, why did I go down there? I should have gone... Oh, well. Great. Should have gone back. Now I gotta find the portal again. Alright, I've been down here. I'm pretty sure I have. Oh yeah, here we got 2 guys with, one with a sword in his back. And, resist fire potions. Yeah, I came here off camera. There were 2, dragons that popped out of the ice here. It was kind of cool. So I guess they were trying to fight these dragons. Hence the resist fire potions. But sadly I wasn't recording at the time, so... Let's see, I need to find a way shrine. I think I can find the portal. If I can find a specific way shrine. It's not down there.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better. Than this.
Alright, I think this will take me to a way shrine. Yep. Radiance. Is it resolution? That might be the closest one. I gotta sleep so I can, or rest so I can restore stamina here as a vampire. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. Alright, so the Emerald Paragon, we got a book from that. I've got 3 more Paragons to go. Ruby. Forgotten Vale Forest.
Where'd you come from?
Who? Who are you talking to? Are there baddies? Balmer Warmonger. Ariel's shield? What are you doing with that thing? Stores the energy of blocked attacks. Performing a power bash will release the stored energy. Oh, neat. Where did you get that? There's something up there.
Where'd you
Can't see though. Oh, hi. Also, I not enchanted, but enhanced Serana's armor there. And also my weapon, my Warhammer. So I should be doing a little more damage. I think I can enhance it more. I gotta get my smithing skill up a bit more. And, yeah, then I'll enhance it again. But I got a nice damage boost from it. I think I don't know what the damage is now. Let's see. $87. It was like 60s before, or 50 something. Okay, I think that might be it. What does the map look like? Yeah, it's all just trees. Alright, let's head back. Oh, hello. Nosalarum. Yeah, that was one of the dragons that popped out of the ice. It's so weird how the bones, the skeletons kind of follow you around. I did not kill him near here. Amethyst.
This must be that beautiful sky.
Where was this? Darkfall Grotto? Yes. So I've been down there, I just haven't been to this platform. Okay, so this teleporter just... only thing here, just leads to the chest here. That's it. I've been down there, I've gotten everything. Everything else. That's the waterfall down to the Darkfall passage. There's some living Falmer down there. Yeah, I think we're done here. Diamond. Take me somewhere beautiful. Glacial crevice. Oh, I've seen enough ice. Alright, we've been in here, but... haven't gotten this chest. There we go. So these last two paragons were just the, just these chests here. Okay, so we got all of those. Now we need 2 more books. Okay, the game's paused because I had to Alt-Tab out. Hold on a minute. Okay. Unknown Book 3. Let's use the portal again. I need to go to the Way Shrine of Resolution.
May Ariel's glow shield you from your enemy.
Should be over here. This is where... there's a large Falmer camp there. Okay, I'm gonna have to run through this camp again. Probably be a lot of fighting. We did that before, so I'm gonna skip a lot of it until I actually get to the book. Ah, there it is. Unknown Book Volume 3. Can't believe I missed that. Okay. So that was pretty much at the end of the village. Now the next one... the last one should be through the glacial cave up here. Whoops. So I'm gonna have to go through this. I think I can get through it pretty quickly, but I'll just skip most of it. If this is what I think it is, yeah, okay. Alright, so I gotta get outside there. Through that exit. Alright, I'll do that and then I'll be right back. Okay, I got through the glacial cave and I found a tent with a mammoth skull on it. That should be... Oh, there's bees here. Why are there bees here? That should be where the book is, in here. I shall take the feathers. There we go. Unknown Book, Volume 4. Mine. Conjure Bone Colossus. While active, conjured skeletons regenerate health, and you can summon 2 additional skeletons. Only 1 Colossus can be summoned at a time. Well, that's fun. Conjure Undying Ghost. Already got that one. Alright, we got all the books. I guess they got bee farms in here? Oh yeah, there's a beehive. Yeah, they had honeycomb in that hut. So I guess the bees can survive out here. I'll take that. Alright, I'm gonna grab this and then we're gonna head to the College of Winterhold. See if we can translate these books. I think we're all done in there. We got the shield, Ariel's shield, and all of the books. I'm pretty sure I found everything. Arcanium, there we go. I have a present for you.
You're not. My rules about all this knowledge might have been lost were it not for you.
Any interest in ancient Falmer tomes?
Well, well. I haven't seen one of these beauties in a long time. A rare find in the original Falmer language.
Can you translate it?
Damn right I'm interested. Question is, are you selling?
Watch the language, and I am selling.
Well, considering no one else in Skyrim would buy something they couldn't possibly read, I'd say you don't have much of a choice. Tell you what, you bring me books like this, and I'll pay 1,000 gold each. I'll even throw in a translated edition I have for free. Interested?
I'll do it.
Here you go.
Okay, I think you did all 4 at once. Yep. Oh no. Oh no, they're calling them different... oh god. I can't remember all these titles. Okay, well I have the titles, the translated titles on the wiki, so... The Betrayed, that's volume 1. Question is, am I going to want to read all this? Oh, they're not too long. The Betrayed by Engwe Emeleth. That's a very elven name, if I ever heard one. Translated from Fulmer text by Calselmo of Markarth. Somehow. And when the snow prince fell to the ground, the ice elves divided above and below. Now vanquished and brutally bound, one moment had shattered all they did know. The once cool wind on their skin now replaced with the heat of flame, and a pride once felt deep within, forgotten along with their name. Torn from their home of ice and frost, thrown into the pitch-black dread of night. That's when they lost their sight. So the first page is all about their deal with the Dwemer, I think. The ice elves divided, so they didn't all agree on this deal. Torn from their homes of ice and frost, thrown into the pitch black dread of night, living in fear as their minds become lost, as their eyes begin dimming the light. Chained and enslaved, what once was light turned to blackness, alone and betrayed, sinking deeper into madness. Well, that's a sad tale. Alright, what's the next one? Alright, second book, Journal of Myrtle Angoth. Translated from Fulmer text by Calselmo somehow. Fourth of Evening Star. I used to dream of fighting in battles like my father. He had begun teaching me to fight. The moment I was able to pick up a blade. Okay. Mother had argued that I was too young, but he paid her no mind. I can still remember the elation I felt for the first time I bested father in a match, and the look of pride on his face. If it were up to him, I know he would have allowed me to join him in battle. With me at his side, he may have fared better. Now with father and so many others slain, the old ones claim we are left with too few warriors to continue the fight. I was not the only young one to speak out in protest, but our small voices went unheard. It has been decided that we must flee to seek help and protection. 8th of Evening Star. News has reached us that the great Snow Prince has fallen in battle. The urgency to go into hiding has left many of us scattered, and those of us still together unsure of which direction to turn. In the long hours of night we keep huddled together, always fearing the worst until the first light of the blessed sun. May Ariel guide our footsteps. 13th of Evening Star. In the night I overheard the old ones whispering secrets of the underground and the Dwemer who dwell there. I thought back on stories father once told me of these dwarves, heroic tales of honor and glory. The old ones must know of these stories, for it has been decided that we will change course upon first light. I feel hopeful that the Dwemer will help us to avenge our fallen and reclaim our land. So this is as they were deciding, they were losing their war, and they decided to seek help from the Dwemer. Next one, Diary of Fair Agarwin. Translated by Calselmo somehow. Forward. The dates noted in this diary are translated literally. This verbiage matches no known modern measure of time and is assumed to be a custom form of counting the days and months. Excavations of ancient Fulmer slave quarters have turned up brass vessels, very similar to a deep bowl, with 20 markings crudely etched onto the inside. Fulmer scholars theorize that this bowl would be placed under a drip of water coming from an overhanging rock, and as the bowl filled, the water's level would reach these markings, thus indicating A crude passage of time. Oh, that's very crude. Because of this diary, the vessel has been called a Kolnir, a primitive Falmer timekeeping device. Third marking, 10th Kolnir. It feels like years since we were forced into hiding. I dare not write where we stay for fear of endangering the good people of this house should this diary be discovered. We have been shown a kindness by this family once known to the Snow Prince. Even in death, his great influence has ensured our safety. We were separated from many of our kin along the road when it became increasingly difficult to travel discreetly in our numbers. We were forced to go separate ways and travel only at night. I have heard no news of where the others may have gone, and fear I never shall. Our lives are forever changed. Seventh marking, 10th Kolnir. I'm guessing the markings are days. It's kind of hard to really say for sure. How many markings were on each vessel? 20 markings etched into the side. Yeah, I'm guessing more or less a day, and then each vessel is about a month, or a little bit less than a month. Where was I? Third marking, 10th Kolnir. Feels like years since we were forced in hiding. Okay, I read that. 7th marking, 10th Kolnir. In the night, I find it difficult not to focus on times past. There are moments in my rest when I still hear the laughter of young ones at play in the valley. Other times I see the pale flicker of happy moments which were once so common in the land of the snow elves. I try not to dwell on these memories too long. Often our surroundings make it impossible to dwell on any happiness. We have been locked together in such close quarters for so long. We grow tired of each other's company. Even the strongest of us have faltered, with nothing to do but think on what was lost. I wake each day to forlorn faces, and am reminded of where we are and all we left behind. We are all yearning for a day when we can emerge from hiding and walk freely in the light once more, but I fear we are losing all hope that such a day will ever come. So this is probably after they lost the war and just went off in hiding somewhere. 10th marking, 10th Kolnir. I tire of the tears of women and children. My own have run dry. The men have begun to look upon us as if we are all weak, yet we have survived the same trials as they. I cannot bring myself to think on the numbers we lost in battle, yet I cannot force the images of my own losses from my mind. And now, in a time when our people should be banding together, it feels like we are drifting apart. The Nords have truly won. Our once great pride and unity are shattered. If we lose hope now, we will never survive. Today, many, myself included, have tried to speak out in voices of reason. There can be no hope without talk of our future. We can make no difference if our spirits remain broken. 18th marking, 10th Kolnir. We know that we can never again be the snow elves and live freely in this world. We will forever be in hiding in one form or another, but there's no reason we cannot live life with the sun and the wind against our skin. There are those here who are friends to us and plan to help us once the threat has ended. We know now to survive. We must be born anew. Outside, we will appear as though we belong here. Inside, we will carry our truth and our scars. So this guy seems like he's for accepting the Dwemer's help. There are those here who are friends to us. That's probably the Dwemer. And the last one, touching the sky. Touching the Sky by Parmian Saldor. That's not an elf name. Translated from Fulmer text by Calselmo somehow. Many of the most dedicated snow elves once committed themselves to a tireless journey through the Chantry to the inner sanctum. They carried with them the paramount desire to become one with their god Ariel. Though all set out with the determination to prove their worth, few were prepared for the trials that lay ahead, for the path to Ariel was not without its tribulations. The pilgrims struggled not only against the natural elements of the treacherous vale, but with the myriad of tests upon their faith and loyalty. It is told that many simply could not continue on the path for long before turning back. Some argue that the rebuke they endured upon their return was crueler than any punishment that may have lay ahead of them along the path. In their failed attempt, they were forced to live in the shadow of those who did continue to achieve the great glory and honor of ascension into the light. Forever after, their faith and loyalty in Ariel would be scrutinized, and their remaining days filled with shame and regret. Tales of those who reach the inner sanctum are not without their share of woes. It is said upon their arrival that many were mere shells of the person they had once been. Some were quite mad from sleeplessness and starved to the point of frailty. By the end of their journey, the marvel that they had strength yet to carry their vessel and ascend the stairs of the temple was the last true testament of their loyalty. Regardless of each individual's tale, the final words remain eerily similar. It is said that every pilgrim ascended, bathed in light, a look of relief and contentment on their face. That's talking about their pilgrimage, the one that we took along the way shrines. Sweet. Well, a lot of interesting lore there. It looks like the whole plan to enlist the Dwemer's help in fighting the Nords was a pretty controversial one among the snow elves. I don't know, there could be other snow elves out there. They broke off and scattered all over Skyrim, so I don't know. It is possible that there are some out there still alive, although it's been a long, long time. So, doubtful, but you never know. Alright, Sarana.
Oh, what is it?
Let's talk to her about returning Ariel's bow. Are you ready to do this?
Just leave me alone for now. I'll be fine.
Oh, okay. That's it?
What now?
I don't want to leave you alone. That's all you have to say? Alright, well, confront Harkon with Ariel's bow. How do I get out of here? There we go. Let's do it. I hope this doesn't take long. Otherwise this episode is gonna run long. You say something? Thought I heard her say something. Hi.
What now?
Oh, okay. Let's go. Somebody's shooting at me? Somebody up there. How did you get up there? That's the second scout I've found.
Leave me in peace.
All right, where are you? Is that where you stay? Volcare Cathedral.
So, you've returned. Is
Hiya.
your pet keeping you entertained?
You know why we're here.
You talking about me?
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic half-breed vampire.
Does your mouth not move?
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before your ambition outgrew your loyalty.
Loyalty? I never had loyalty to you.
A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
You're an insult to our kind. I don't want to be a vampire. Our kind. I just became a vampire. I'm just learning how to be a vampire, and already I'm talking about our kind.
Oh, come now. Spare me your notions of kinship.
I know, I
Simply used Serana
can't blame him with his response
to take
there.
away what should rightfully be mine.
This bow belongs to me now.
Finally, a trace of honesty in our little conversation. How does it feel to hold the fate of the vampire in your grasp? Exhilarating, isn't it?
Kinda.
Little patience for talk? Good. Let's end this.
Okay. Let's beat him. Beat him up. Take him back here. Oh, you're too fast. What are you doing? Oh, the bow. Good idea, you're so smart. And I just upgraded it. Let's use our, what are the special arrows? Not blood cursed. Sun-hallowed elven arrows. There we go. I don't know if it'll... Yeah, there's no sun to shoot at. Gotcha.
It's time for you to suffer.
I think it does extra damage against undead, so... Still pretty decent damage. Oh, he's fast. Hey.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Leveling up archery. Where'd he go? Hey, come here. Sorry, Serana. I think Serana's taking some AoE damage here. Oh, hello. That is not doing a whole lot of damage. Kind of expected. My archery skill is absolutely abysmal. But they're doing no damage to me, so we're... Hey. Stop healing. I think I got him.
Teamwork right there.
Turned into a skeleton. Can we raise him from the dead? Try to bring him back. There's an ash pile.
Well, now that's done.
What will you do now?
I'm not sure. I'll probably stay here for as long as they'll let me.
There's someone behind you.
We can rebuild here. Make my family's legacy something more respectable. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned.
You want to join me? I don't think they'll involve you. I'd love to have you along.
That's what I wanted to hear.
This guy's just scoping out the place, kind of wondering what went on here. Alright, what do you got? Vampire Royal Armor. Beautiful. It's got a cape and everything. Soul Gem. Potion of Blood. Well, that's a good ring. Destruction spells cost 20% less to cast. I like it. Actually, I might need that. I might need to disenchant it so I can get that particular enchantment. Harkon's sword. Absorb 15 health, magicka, stamina if wielded by a vampire. And vampire boots.
Lord Harkon defeated. I never imagined I'd see the day.
Hey, he attacked
My
me.
lady, you have my deepest sympathies. I am sure this was not easy for you.
He was out of control, Garen. It had to be done. I'm not happy about this. He was still my father.
He was a madman.
But I suppose my father really died alone.
He went nuts.
This was just the end of something else.
Of course, my dear. All will be well now. My congratulations on defeating Harkon. Clearly, you are the superior vampire.
Clearly.
You are the new master. We bow to your power. A power which, I note, includes Oriel's bow. The castle, of course, is yours.
Of course.
We shall follow you and help spread your influence across Skyrim.
I have a castle now.
Do you need something?
No, I'm good.
Do you need something?
No, do you? Well, that was Harkon.
Do you need something?
Yeah, go away. A proper boss fight, and somebody actually mentioned it in the comments. I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was, but that did feel like a proper boss fight as opposed to Alduin. The whole Alduin boss fight was kind of a letdown. I remember feeling that way even when I first played the game at release. He was just a regular dragon, but a little bit stronger, and you fought him with a couple of your friends. Well, a couple of new friends that you find, and that's it. And at that point in the game, you've probably fought dozens of dragons already. But this guy was fun. He was unique. A high vampire with actual different abilities, things he can do, teleport, conjuration. Proper boss fight. Alright, let's talk to everyone. See if we got any new dialogue.
Do you need something?
What can I do to help?
Speak with Farron Sadri. He has something for you.
Something on your mind, Garen?
Now that the castle is yours, I was wondering, would you be interested in having the passage to the courtyard restored? Harkon clearly never cared much for it.
Absolutely. See to it at once. Chop chop.
It would be my pleasure.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me.
Is that the passage? That's blocked off?
Do you need something?
Alright, I think we'll talk to everyone next time. We'll see if they have any new dialogue. And I do have a... He gave me a little task. Speak with Farron Sadri. They might have Radiant quests for me, I'm not really sure. But we'll do that next time. Yeah, that's it. We finished the Dawn Guard DLC. We can also go back to Fort Dawn Guard. If I go there as a vampire, they'll probably just attack me. But it might be worth a try. See what happens. But yeah, we still got stuff to do. A little bit of Skyrim left to explore. But we're just about finished here. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.